With the start of 2012, a new agenda is being set at juvenile courts across the country. FMC spoke with juvenile court judge Teresa Guerrero-Daley about what she thinks juvenile courts need to focus on this year.
With the budget cuts to social service agencies, to the nonprofits, agencies that provide the bulk of the services for families to reunify, there will be more families that you will see caught between their inability versus unwillingness to address the factors that brought their children under the jurisdiction of the court. I'm already seeing a spike in cases where parents aren't able to secure adequate housing so that their children can return home to them. Unemployment and a lack of affordable housing will continue to be a major challenge, as they have been in 2011. We need to create a more holistic model, a model where we are all communicating. We are all working towards eliminating the duplication of services, where we are creating a clear path that is connecting services to other services, so that the onus in this new model would be on the agencies, not the families, to streamline the services. I know oftentimes that the families get lost in all of the referrals, agencies that are at a great distance from others, agencies that there's a long waiting list for them to start their programs. And all this affects the family's ability to reunify with their children, especially since there is that ticking clock that says you have this limited time by which, if you don't reunify with your children, they will be placed for adoption, legal guardianship, or a permanent plan foster care. No longer can we address the needs of foster children solely from behind the bench or within the four corners of our courtroom. As judges, we will have to take leadership roles in securing the services that these families need, which will be a difficult road to pursue, in that judges are prohibited by the canons of judicial ethics from asking for donations or making the ask. So that on one hand, we see the reduction of available funding for families, and on the other, we see the need firsthand, but we don't have the ability to communicate with major funders, corporations, businesses, and say, we have a need here. Can you help this family, be reunited? I believe that we can no longer make legal issues the sole focus of our judicial duties. Last year, we launched the Middle School Education Court, the first education-specific court for middle school age youth in foster care in the nation. And through partnership and collaboration with child welfare agencies, with schools, with caretakers, we are making systemic changes. And we're impacting the lives of these children one child at a time. Statistics dictate that we tear down the barriers that have impeded children from succeeding in school. Statistics tell us that less than 50% of the children graduate from high school, 2% or less from college. And we all know that educational success is the best indicator of the quality of life a child will have. As we strive to reduce the number of children that age out of foster care and end up in the criminal justice system, end up homeless, unemployed, dead, that what we are doing keeps that very present in our minds, so that as I approve case plans. I make decisions on whether a child should return to their parents or not. I consider all of those consequences of the decisions I'm making.